how's it going? And girls, and anybody in between. If you're undecided, you know, okay. What are we looking at? We were trying to decide, so we ended up with this.
Too many decisions today.
Now, I'm almost positive that David Brown and Bunky bought me a glass of this up at Grandma's restaurant. I know I've never bought it out of the can. And where was the alcohol percentage? I know they put it in their little symbol. 6%. So we had this, and we also had two different kinds of Voodoo Ranger, but they're both hazy IPAs, and me and Matt decided that we've been hazed out lately. So, there. And I'm going to have to wait and see if anybody mentioned anything in the comments, but there was something kind of unusual about yesterday's brew review that it didn't look like anybody caught. Like, somebody didn't say, how come you didn't read my comment? We had a small computer mishap. Hopefully this isn't a recurring thing. Lost an entire file. I had the start, the middle, and the finish of the brew review, and you guys only saw the beginning and the end.
I was wondering why it was only a half hour.
We actually pulled it off in I think it would have been 53 or 54 minutes. I know
Steve wanted under an hour, or he was going for an hour or less.
Yeah. Okay, Gunwild, you missed out last time around. He said cheers and shit. Van N missed out. He said shots. First was Steve, Frontline. Second was Ben N saying first, actually being second. Ben M, damn right. Rich Huff, cheers all. Drinking dark beers tonight. Hey, and we can answer back to him. Enjoy, rock on. What's this rock on stuff? Is there like a 12-year-old that works for YouTube?
Maybe they listened to me. Maybe they listened to me and I said it, once or twice with my hands.
And sounds great. I'm just going to go with enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. A good solid enjoy is good. Poco Loco might be fifth. Poco Loco, what the fuck? That's not Joey. Why are you cheating on Joey? Poco Loco, Matt for mayor. He's smoking more than cigars, laugh out loud.
Hey, if you knew our mayor, I don't think I'd be a bad run against her. I could hire you to fucking build bike trails.
Oh yeah.
And we could be rich as fuck doing
right
nothing.
Off a cliff.
Doing nothing.
Just sit in a little what do they have? They must have like a miniature version of a snowcat for grooming the bike trails.
I could maybe do a press conference like once a month. Hide in my office.
Well, this one's really gonna piss off Scotsman. I completely forgot about the fact that it's a brewery review.
It's not that dark. It's not that dark.
Firefly, low.
Yeah, it's already poking through.
Low.
It looks dark.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can tell it's not.
It smells like fresh coffee and chocolate.
And it tastes like coffee. I taste more coffee than anything else.
I believe I have had this on tap. On tap was better.
Yeah.
On tap was thicker.
A little bit more creamy.
A little bit more body to it. Flavor-wise, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I like my coffee beers, and this one's nothing over the top. It's not really strong, not really heavy, but it's got good flavor. It literally tastes like a cold coffee would, with a little bit of beer.
Now that's something I have never had.
Cold coffee.
An iced coffee. I'll sound just like David Brown. I want my coffee to be coffee. I don't want frickin' ice cubes in my coffee.
You know what? I don't have to put ice cubes in my coffee, but I'll make coffee and I'll turn it off. I can't handle it being hot. I don't want to burn myself, and even when it's warm, I mean, coffee will make you sweat. Like,
probably be considered an idiot, but yeah, like out there on the lift, 3 stories in the air, sun beating down on you, the humidity is like 70-something%, and until it's gone, I'm drinking my 32 ounces of.
I don't mind warm coffee. I don't like hot coffee. Warm coffee is okay. Room temperature coffee, probably perfect. Cold, I'm not going to say I'm a fan of cold coffee, but if I have the choice, cold or hot, I'm going to take cold.
Poco Loco says Zambuca shot.
Oh boy, I bet he fucking would. This was a different kind. Does it taste the same?
It's got more punch to it because it's a higher alcohol percentage. And it also doesn't seem to be quite as syrupy. Christine's, when you pour it, it seems like it pours more like a motor oil, where the stuff that Steve sent...
Pretty liquidy and clear.
It's still got... It's still got
All
some heft to it. It's
Let's
just...
see here.
The other stuff I did what Steve said to do, I put it in the freezer.
Yeah, that's what he called me about that. He was, I was well informed about it before it even shipped to your door.
I had it in lemonade yesterday.
Oh, it's fucking great, dude. He's like, that'll get you fucked up, but you got to put it in the freezer. Go out and mow your lawn, get a glass of that.
Steve had a beer and one shot of that and was fucked up.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, fuck, the cigars he's smoking, right? Got to be more than just a regular cigar with some of the comments he makes.
Well, yeah, maybe I take it back. I mean,
it looked pretty thick there.
It poured pretty chunky.
This reminds me. I was gonna say that reminds me of Disaronno. Is this like the Disaronno Sambuca?
Disaronno.
Oh, by the way, I did see. Well, no, I'll wait because maybe it's in the comments unless it got deleted. Someone asked a question and referred to the alcoholic to answer that, and I do have knowledge on that, so I can answer that.
It seems like a lot of comments are now going missing from both channels, not this one.
Well, I've seen it too because I've read a couple, and then I'll come over here and they're gone.
And they removed my thumbnail again. What the fuck is wrong with these people? You know what? Smile Money, sometimes I just can't play nicely in the sandbox. What is wrong with this? Please tell me what is...
What part of the thumbnail did she take? She took the whole picture? I was going to say, she is showing a little beef.
They removed the whole thing.
Okay.
So I re-edited it, and I think because of the way it was coming out, for some reason, when I took a screenshot, the picture was all horizontal, so I couldn't actually reload this one. YouTube, this one that you pull down for what I don't know, what is it? Is that camel toe?
It's yeah.
Is there a little bit of
the beaver showing?
A little bit of a, yeah. Well.
Or maybe it's because they're jealous that she's got some amazing.
Maybe it's not a homosexual queer bait to 2-year-old loser. Maybe it's a girl who is like got the bone in her nose, and she weighs 572 pounds, and the only time she ever gets laid is when she sits on the dog chew toy. But yeah, they pulled this down.
Dog chew toy.
I was like, yeah, I felt this one. I felt if I had to put money down on what they'll pull and what they didn't pull the naked girl holding the whiskey bottle on the brewery review before. The girl had no clothes on at all. That one's still up. But a fully dressed, I don't know, maybe a little cooter. Maybe a little cooter showing or something. Either way, good God.
At first I didn't know what to think about her now. I'm not really liking the whole, the outfit part, but she's pretty.
Look at that bump.
Yeah, she's pretty.
I got some nipple action going on there. Cheers.
Cheers. To the Zambuca. Oof. You know what? That didn't hit as bad as I thought it was going to. Did I tell you I fucking hate black licorice though?
Yeah. You want to try the other stuff? If we get called on a shot, we'll do the other stuff.
Yeah, maybe later. I gotta get back to this coffee now. Cool. This black licorice shit sucks.
This is not gonna make the beer taste any better.
Oh no, that coffee actually drains it out real quick. My sister and me, we got along so well growing up. She loves black licorice, and I don't. So anytime we had Easter or whatever and get jelly beans, All the black ones would go to her. And I get all the other fruity ones.
You racist bitch.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I heard a good one. I'm not racist. I like all races, but marathons. Fuck running.
Mr. 27 intro cartoon.
Yeah, I thought she, from the smaller picture, she looks like she's like animated.
No, she's a real girl.
No, at first I thought it was like some animated chick made up for you too.
She kind of looks anime if you just scan it fast. That and anime characters seem to be, small
Perfect.
head, gigantic.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Mr. 27, oh damn, I'm 8th. Nice and early this time. Yeah, you are. Multi-Gunman says winning. Multi-Gunman said agreed on the previous one. Multi-Gunman, you prick. He was I got in. Well, I always get invited. I actually was awake enough to participate in Stalker Steve's live chat last night, and Multi-Gunman showed up, said fucking hi to everybody.
Nice guy.
Except for me.
Even better. Hey, I gotta talk to Dave. His book's out now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a copy for my grandma. She's waiting on it. I don't want to call him and bother him, so I'll just leave that to you when you talk to him next. But I'll buy it. If he wants to sign it for my old GG, he can. But otherwise, just getting a book would be good too.
Oh yeah, all you gotta do is tell me what you want him to sign it, and
you probably don't want that.
okay. Gunwell says top 10 bitches. J-Dog is here at work. Along with company.
Top 10
Wow, there's a
bitches.
lot of top 10 bitches. Top 10 bitches. Gunwild Fireball is some of the most disgusting whiskey ever.
I'm gonna completely agree with Gunweld. I gotta be pretty fucking drunk to even entertain a shot of that.
Wow, I like
It's
this.
it's right here.
Oh, there it is. That's the stuff from Steve.
It's cinnamon. I like cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon in my drinks.
It's basically it's just another version of that one there, Flashpoint.
And which one came out first? That's the question. Because maybe that's a knockoff of Fireball.
Copyright infringement. Gunwild Steve was supposed to send me some beaver nuggets, but I guess he forgot to put them in the package. You got something Eric never got. No problem. I ordered some from Amazon. I need to find a nub tool I like. Most of them are ugly. Yeah, here's the deal.
Now,
See,
my question is, you said brown sugar. I'm thinking caramel. Is there caramel in here?
I don't know, but as you can tell from the package, they're very, very addictive.
Yeah, you demolish these bitches in a very short order. Right. There's like caramel corn or caramel poofs, whatever they are.
Yeah, it reminds me of breakfast cereal. There was one that was very similar to that. German Ninja, holy schmidt. The intro, Brew Babe. Yeah, if someone can find me more pictures of her, just for medicinal purposes, feel free.
Medicinal purposes?
Mr. 27, shortest brew review ever. Well, that's what happens when the computer eats one of the files. Because Christine was busy using the computer upstairs, I edit all the time on this. I just put the card in the side, and like almost an hour later, I noticed that it only had transferred 24% and went, uh-oh. And sure enough, file number 1 was fine, file number 2 was corrupted, and file number 3 was fine.
Think that's your card or maybe your computer, or you think they're like, what are you thinking why it might happen?
Usually it's the card dying.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
This card is in here because the card that I have it upstairs. Every now and then I try it, just when I know that I could possibly do it over again, and it's continuously ends up having some kind of a problem. So I don't know. I know I'm pissed off because there's there is one thing I could have done that might have saved it. But this hasn't always been the case. Because I'm trying to save a step, I transfer the files off of the phone or off of the camera's card, and I put it into an editing file on the computer.
Okay.
What I should have done is copied it.
Copy loaded.
So that I might have been able to go back and have the source be there. Now, that has been a problem in the past because it actually failed. The card failed while it was in the camera.
So what you're saying is you might need a new card.
Yeah, what I'm saying right now is we might actually be talking to a camera that they'll never see this.
Hey, you know what? At least the beers are okay.
Hey, we got 4 more.
We're reading
more
comments
beers.
to ourselves, drinking beers. I'm still okay.
We don't need them.
Yeah.
To a point. What do you say? Oh, he's missing an hour of bonus footage. Well, we were missing at least 20 minutes of actual footage. Harmarsh, I'm here. I might be top 10. If not, oh well. Stellar woman on the screen. A 32-minute, 55-second brew review. Wow. This is a quickie with Ms. B. And Frontline says, yeah, we lost almost half the show.
No. You know, some guys are boob guys, some guys are ass guys. I'm more of a titty guy myself, but I can always appreciate, a fine-looking girl all the way around. The one you had yesterday, you messed it up, sticking Steve's ugly ass right next to such a gorgeous fucking booty just popping out like that. I'm not trying to offend you, Steve. I'm just being honest. Like, whew. She was looking real good from the back. I wouldn't even care what the front looked like. You just keep looking at me like that.
Well, Jolson, who has been, it seems, preoccupied lately, was the enticer for always putting an ass up every now and then.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Wade, Big Rick McPapa. If you could get a combination of both of those in one girl, I've got a couple.
Do some research. We can start doing side by side pics. So you got the front and the back.
I've got a couple of really good ones where the girl is standing in front of a mirror, so you see
the front and the back.
The front and the back. Mr. 27 says top 10. Multi-Gunman says top 10 titties, because that would be awesome. Matt Davis, what? No Matt? Unsubscribe.
I hope you subscribed again, because I'm here today.
Gunwild, I suppose Steve hasn't been around long enough to know half of the people in the comments are public school educated and basically illiterate.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Oh, and then the Snowflake commented, because you're so intelligent, get the fuck out. How did you come up with this branded statement? And then Gunwild says, did I offend a poor little snowflake? Do you relate to my comment? I'm giving Gunwild a thumbs up. I'm giving Douchebag a thumbs down. And actually, I thought I blocked that fucker. Let me see.
Who's his JK?
An asshole.
Yeah, well, I figured that.
A typical. His channel has no videos, no content, no subscribers. Basically, he's your typical loser troll.
Hey, that's kind of like me, but I don't troll, unless it's a lady.
I'll take Gunman. Less beer plus more whiskey equals total awesomeness.
I can't argue with that.
But I am going to read between the lines and see that he didn't actually call a shot.
Yeah? I'm not going to argue with you.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you are right. Gunwell, damn, the outro chick has some big old biddies.
That she did.
What? How come the outro girl has never been removed? Oh, that would be the whole video. Harmarsh, Frontline Cigars, stop with Stop with the Matt for signs.
Hey, you know what? I don't know what was funnier to me, the screw you Matt or the Matt for mayor, Matt for president.
JR10 had to laugh. Interesting to see Steve read that dissertation about the body's respiratory defense mechanism against bacteria infections. The only problem is that people that smoke as much as he does have already destroyed most of the systems. Secondly, rebreathing your own restricted air behind a mask impacts both humidity and O2 levels. Humidity goes up, and you wind up with more moisture in your lungs. Finally, the most important fact of all is that almost all of the current masks that our present sheep are wearing can't even come close to filtering out a 0.3 micron size of COVID virus particle. I really bust out laughing when I see those Einsteins running around with their face shields that are completely open at the bottom. We are all doomed. And he got 4 thumbs up. Now he's got 5 thumbs up. And
you know what? You can just do an imaginary 6 for me.
See, that's what I laugh at. There's a big sign at Plandemic Menards, you know, that you have to wear a mask. They have a person standing there. Me and Greg walked in the outdoor last 2 weeks ago, and the manager's going, "Excuse me, gentlemen, you have to go in the indoor." Greg goes, "What fuck difference does it make?" Because we're counting. Counting what? Well, the CVC says that due to the size of our store, we have to have less than 500 people in here.
When the fuck is Menards ever going to have 500 people unless it's like Black Friday or some shit?
Greg looked right at this the manager that they have now looks like he's about 12.
Yeah.
Greg walked up to him and he goes, "I call bullshit. I'm going to go see what number I am." We walked out, walked in the other door, the girl's standing there, and Greg goes, "What number are we?" She goes, "What? What number are we?" She goes, Greg goes, "You're supposed to be counting, right?" And she goes, we don't bother with that."
That's because they know you're never going to get over 500 people in that store.
But where was I the other day? Every employee was wearing the shield, not a mask. And I'm like,
that's not going to do shit for you.
This isn't even going to do anything if they sneeze.
But I tell you what. No, you know why? Hey, if I was an employee that was forced to do this shit, I'd take that over, the shield over the mask. You're going to be able to breathe a lot easier.
Oh, this is true. But JR10, you are so right. It's the sheep mentality. The government is testing, and we're not people like you, JR10, or people listening to this, but we're failing. And this is bringing up even more thoughts. Here's what I'm bouncing around in my head right now for a Locked and Loaded next week, unless I get a guest, Stalker Steve, if you're listening. Not Stalker Steve, but he knows who I'm talking about. At what point, Clyde, is it a revolution, and what does that look like? Because we know that if, let's just say me and Matt and 10 of you all decide enough is enough, that's not enough to go up against anybody. We're just fucking people riddled to death in a fucking van down by the river. But the thing is the government is removing more and more and more of our rights, and it's being under the disguise of some kind of a medical emergency, and they're getting the fools to participate.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that last straw to snap, but it's like, what is it going to take for that to snap?
It seems like people just get stupider and stupider. They're willing to give up all of their freedoms for an ounce of something. Please, government, please take care of us, because we're not capable. Fuck that. I mean, why are we getting such a pushback from Trump? Because he actually knows the truth. The masks aren't doing anything at all. If I was to give any credit at all to the mask, if you were to sneeze, yes. But I'm telling you, unless you have a really, really good mask, your sneezing is still going to get COVID through it if you were to have it. So this whole, you don't wear a mask. You don't wear a mask for you. You are wearing a mask for me. Well, fuck you. You take care of yourself, bitch. No. I'm not going to wear a mask and have my lungs infected by
If the fucking masks work so good and we have to wear them, why the fuck do I have to wear a mask? If you got a mask on. Because that's what a lot of these people are. You're wearing a mask and you're going to come tell me that I'm not safe. I need to put a mask on. If the mask works so well, why the fuck are you worried? You got a mask on. My mask doesn't work for me. It's only to protect you. I need you to have a mask on to protect me. Tell you what. I ain't worried about you.
And then Steve has a comment, and then JR10 has a comment back to him. And then Clyde throws in a link to Quit Smoking Experts Answer Cigar Smoking Questions. I'll check these all out. In the meanwhile, I'm just giving you a heart and I'm moving on. Ben N, a brewery in Fort Worth just brewed a beer with beaver nuggets in it.
You know what? That actually don't sound like it could be bad.
Yeah, it's got possibilities.
I just wonder how chunky it is.
Poco, wow, you cut my comments out. Yes, sorry about that.
You weren't the only one, boss.
It wasn't personal. The Frontline answered this video got cut off midway. Thank God I had my shirt off for a minute.
No, I was going to say, actually, it was edited to cut out half of it because Steve was being a donkey.
I tell you, the worst part is when something happens like what happened yesterday. I mean, I don't want to underplay the fact that not only was it a brew review, but then Steve was here, so I had a guest and a failure. But you know what it's like when you have, like, say, the first shots out of something special that you bring to the range, and when you get home, the file is corrupted, and you're like, okay, so I finally had the opportunity to get to the damn range. And
well, the file wasn't corrupted. You forgot to take the front thing off the camera.
Or what's more typical of me, you know how many times, thank you. You know,
you haven't touched these. I know you like these nuts.
Christine just bought me a big bag.
Yeah.
What's more typical of me is, I don't know if it's memory or old man-itis, but...
Old man-itis, huh?
I believe the last 2 times I have been out shooting, I brought the camera.
And didn't record.
And didn't bring the card. Oh. There's no internal memory on that camera. So if you don't have the card, you've got nothing.
Yeah.
But, I have a decent mount for my phone. And my phone actually takes a better picture than any camera I have. Video camera, that is.
Yeah.
Frontline says there. He's just copying J-Dog. Tardisius, the 2 cowbell cans are amazing. Thanks whoever sent them. Your prize will be in the mail ASAP.
2 cowbell cans. What kind of cans?
Tardisius, there's a brewery.
I know Tardisius is all about the fucking cowbell.
There's a brewery in Canada that makes a beer called More Cowbell.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
And he simply wanted 2 empty cans.
Not even full, just 2 empties.
And somebody spiked the bottom of the cans. They probably drank the beer. And then the cans came mysteriously through eBay. So I have no idea who bought them. But they're sitting upstairs, packaged up, and will be mailed tomorrow to Tardisius.
Oh, that's cool. You fucking missed.
I blame the fan.
You've only, dropped once and you already missed. I've been throwing my shells down and I've only missed just once this last time. You're killing me, Smalls.
And we can say to Tardisius, can't wait, thanks again, awesome, thank you. None of those apply.
Maybe put can't wait and then put you can't wait.
Tardisius, none of these apply to you, so just know that your package will be on its way tomorrow. And yes, I have no idea who sent it, but thank you for that.
Man, I wish we had it a second.
Who is this? Yosam88. I don't know if you've commented before. Man, I wish we had a Second Amendment. See, the sad thing is I don't know if he's from a foreign country or from the United States of America.
Yeah.
Because we used to have a Second Amendment, and then we got liberals, and they slowly took your rights away. Do you know that at one point in time you could order a machine gun through a catalog and have it delivered to your house?
That'd be badass.
I was watching the history of the Dirty Harry gun in the movies.
Yeah.
The Model 29 sold brand new for $140.
Shit, I wish I'd go back in time. I'd buy that place out.
I'd fill the back seat of my Plymouth GNX or Charger or Challenger.
Nah. I'd probably mount a few of them to the roof of my Lotus. That way you know you can get the fuck out of there if shit comes down.
Oh, you have a time machine Lotus? I'd be back in time buying the car, filling it full of guns, and then coming to the future with...
Oh yeah, same. But I mean, you'd have to update the car.
Gun glutton. I feel sorry for people who don't like milk. I love milk. For dessert, I put a teaspoon of honey in the glass of cold milk, and it's heaven.
I've never tried that, but I've never been a real big fan of milk, to be honest. I gotta be like really lacking my vitamins or something, because every now and then, like, I'll be like, oh man, I gotta have a cup of milk. But usually nope.
Well, you know, now gun glutton, I don't know for what octane level you like your milk. My problem is I had basically the ex-wife, I think, killed my love of milk because I like vitamin D, full strength, stand a fork up in it kind of milk. I'll go buy a gallon of that and I'll just drink it straight right now. It's not that I hate milk, but I lived in a household where it was like, what'd you get that for? We get 2% or 1%. And I'm just like, I don't want fucking white water.
I don't mind 2% out of any of the stuff that seems to come around here. I like 2%. Well, that's also kind of like what I grew up on with my family.
2% I'll accept. It's the
So
1% or skim.
When I was living in the cities, though, they had the best milk. It was the farm fresh. You'd get it at like the co-ops and shit. It was, yeah, it'd come in the glass container that you'd have to return every time you go back to the store.
I remember that as a kid.
That was
our milkman. That was the
good milk.
We had a cooler outside our back door, and the milkman would take the empties out, put the new milk bottle. It was the jars with that like cardboard foldy cover thing or the enclosure. Oh hell yeah, that all kind of went away that would have been the mid-70s. Joey says, wow, this is a short one. Yeah, you just delete half of it, and Joey, you can really cut the time down.
Anyone who wants to complain about our videos, you know what to do from now on.
Scotsman Brew Babe is top notch. Scotsman a minute 20 for shit beer. What the fuck, slackers? Ooh, I don't know if Steve would agree on that.
I won't disagree with that. Actually, though, that is a beer I haven't tried. I don't know how good it is, but...
I got 2 left.
What'd you rate it? I didn't get through the whole video. I watched like 20 minutes.
Well, I'd like to say we gave our rating in the part that was deleted, but afterwards I thought about it. It never got a rating.
We've done that a few times recently, too.
Yeah, whoops.
Maybe we're drinking too much or something.
Might be too much. If I was to actually put it on on a beer scale, I would probably give it a 4.
So it wasn't that great?
Just like Steve even said, it was Heineken with some of the skunky heaviness removed from the end.
I kind of used to like Heineken, though, back in the day. But it does have...
Hey, there's two
upstairs. It does have a skunkiness at the end of that sip every time.
Scotsman says whiskey.
You know, we said we get another whiskey shot, and we were going to try that stuff Steve sent you.
Yeah.
The problem is, though, this is a crazy Scotsman that's calling out the scotch, or the whiskey. I'm going to let you pick.
What, are we somehow giving him a higher elevation level than everybody else?
Well, he's the crazy Scotsman.
Okay, we'll do 2 shots of it then.
Hey, like I said, you're the boss. You make the choice.
Well, I don't know about... That'd be a shot of whiskey and a shot of that stuff.
You were the one that said, we'll do 2. You opened your big fat mouth.
Okay, so what do you want?
I don't fucking care. I told you, you pick.
You know, I noticed they had over at the new Super One liquor store is the Chivas. I almost bought another bottle of that, but...
Yeah. I've had
It's,
They got a lot of new stuff in there. I'm happy.
Yeah, they did. They did bring the...
They still don't have a huge selection on fucking IPAs or beers, to be honest. They have twice as much of the selection as they used to, but the selection they have is the everyday stuff we've already tried. They don't bring in small brew stuff. They're not bringing in stuff from, you know, even Chicago or New York or anything like that.
Shit.
It's all the more well-known big brews. What the hell is this now? The Amrut?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I don't remember if I liked this or hated this.
I don't think you hated it.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I haven't drank for a couple days, I gotta admit.
What?
I got so hammed out the other night, I was up till like 5:30 in my garage drinking. I didn't think I was gonna be able to have whiskey for another month. The way my buddy kept pouring them, I really did.
So I have to drink this before, because we got the Two-Hearted Head Club.
Yeah, well, you... What the...
What?
I see how it is. Well, I look at you and you're half full and you just chug it out. You don't think that that's a little sip for me?
Sorry that I was doubting the professional.
Damn right. I wouldn't say I'm a professional by any means either. It's more of a hobby.
DFC says 55th. Wheels and levers. I'm thinking Matt would be a much better mayor for Duluth than the one currently in office.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? I don't know a damn thing about running.
Neither does she.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think I'd do that great, but...
It's getting to the point where just driving around our neighborhood, you got to put a bike guard in because of all the fucking potholes. But she goes on and on.
The fucking bike trails look gorgeous.
Bike trails are awesome. And
hey, let's fix First Street. That's perfectly fine.
Spend all of the money down on Canal Park because that's where the tourists go.
How about you fucking help out?
Emily Larson, you're a fucking piece of shit, mayor. I cannot believe you got voted in the first time, and then the stupid... I talked to someone, and they're bitching, and I go, who'd you vote for? Emily Larson. Twice? Yeah. Then you can go home and look in the fucking mirror as to... And if you aren't willing to change, then... God. Bike trails. I can't wait to put up some more bike trails.
Hey, we could always start small, even with a ragtag team of 10. We could at least start fixing shit around here.
Well, that's what Mike said.
Black lives matter.
Black tar matters.
All that shit started fucking, in fucking Minneapolis with fucking George Floyd. We could start some shit here in Duluth.
See, Mike even called the city. I'm not asking you to do it, but do you think you could have a truck swing by and just leave a pile of hot tar out in front of my address? I'll fill the holes myself. Oh, we can't do that. Well, then why don't you come over here and fix them? Well, you got to bring it up with so and so. Look, Greg has been trying for 3 years to get a hole to where the drain is at the corner. And he goes, it's so bad that if you were to hit it with your car, it would probably do damage to your suspension.
Well, this is what I was thinking. Actually, one of my old coworkers, she was worried she might get in trouble because she cut out a huge garden out of her yard, and she filled the fucking potholes in the alley around her place with all the sod. And she's like, did a pretty good job for at least, a month or two before it, got beat up pretty good. But I'm thinking, it's past the point of them coming and fixing our road with some tar or concrete, whatever they want to use. We need to go count the potholes, give them a number, and just say, hey, you know what? We need about 50 manhole covers. And just start laying them down, because that's how bad our road is.
I can tell you what typically happens. 2 years ago, Mike bitched. They drove down our street. They filled in the bad ones. Come winter, the snowplow scraped all that shit right off, and we're right back to it every year.
Yep.
And then, of course, they're frickin' retards down there. They completely redo 7th Street, and then they start telling people that they have to get their sewer line compliant, so they dig the fucking brand new street up so that they can get to the sewer in the street. So now the place is
boom. Boom. It's like plateau after plateau after plateau. It's boom boom, straight flat, boom straight flat.
I mean, wow. Maybe next time the left hand should at least inquire what the right hand is going to do.
Fucking dipshits around here, I tell you.
Sharky Screwtube janked a thumbnail again. I guess the fucktard is on duty again. Yeah. Steve needs some heroin.
Steve needs some heroin.
Sharky, let's see if the comments make it this time around. SH, outro babe, wowzers. She did look familiar, though. Don't know where I saw those boobs before, honestly. Sharky, did you put the thumbnail back up? Your Sunday morning around 8:30ish?
He kept looking back to see if it would come back. He liked her, too.
Steven, or maybe some of those pills Bill Cosby used.
You ready for this shot yet?
Yeah, I was just
counting. We're pretty close there.
Got about five comments to go. Scotsman, jerk off.
Yeah, that stuff isn't horrible. It's really smoky. Really smoky.
I like. Here's the thing. If all I had was the Emirate, I would probably really be bragging it up. But this is the Paul John is like its big brother.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a reason this bottle got to here.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Again, it would be called Scotch if it wasn't from India.
It's actually pretty decent. It's just. Whew, it's really smoky. Of course, I actually do I do like the smoke, but it's got a strong warming sensation for sure.
I tell you, when I have the Paul John or either of the Brook Laddies, not so much, strangely, from the Lafroig, and I did look around. I checked with 2 different liquor stores. Nobody around here has the cask strength.
Did you check the one that I took it to?
I have not checked there.
I guarantee you they've got a couple of Lafroigs. They probably do have cask strength. Because they got fucking the Lafroig aged over 10 years.
Yeah, well. See, I don't even know how much that cask strength costs. When I bought this, it was on sale for $39. Right now, it's $55 at both Keyport and Super One.
Wow, so that was like a half-off sale, for Christ's sake.
I was knowing what I know now.
You would have bought like 10 bottles.
I probably should have bought more. Well, I don't know about 10. There would have been a financial constraint involved. Gillian, Fireball Whiskey, some great stuff. Steve's on, great. Cheers all. And we can say the best. No, sure is. You got that right.
You can't say you got that right. He says Steve's on, great. Well, unless that was sarcasm. We better ask him if that was sarcasm. If it was sarcasm, then maybe you got that right.
Well, I think Mike likes Steve more than you. So it might not be sarcasm.
Fuck. Yeah. Then I guess you got that right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that.
I disagree though.
We should have
just
some
personally.
Should have some personal. I should be able to declare right now when YouTube gets it as wrong as they do most of the time. I refuse to even click on one of the comments. Smile Money. I would have been here sooner, but my wife complained that the phone light woke her up. Even though she went to bed with the hall light on and the bedroom door open. See, that sounds so familiar, Smile Money. I'll come upstairs and the light in our hallway is like a zillion gigawatts. And Christine has the door open. Of course, the air conditioning's on, and you wonder why it cycles every... as soon as it shuts down, it turns back on when the bedroom door is open. She got the hall light on, the bedroom door is open, and she doesn't say a thing. I come to bed and I watch TV on my phone, not on the tablet, on my phone, and she's over there moving the pillow, or she'll put her arm on the side of my face.
Do you have earphones that you put in? Okay,
yeah.
I do that too. Sometimes.
Christine actually gave me a pair of. God, they were expensive too. She doesn't use them at work because she has a private office now.
Yeah. The iPod
it's a two-name company, Balsam, and it's like a big-name audio company. They lay on your neck, and I don't understand how they don't break. It looks like a piece of fishing line. The little earbud is spring-loaded. It pulls out and stays. You put it in your ears. You've got some controls on one side, some controls on the other. And when you're done, it looks like a big horseshoe. You take it off your neck, and you press a couple of buttons, and the little earbuds go up inside of it. And I swear to God, if I showed you, it looks like fishing line.
Yeah.
And evidently, obviously, it's two separate lines.
Yeah.
And there's no place to pull them out. Once they go in your ears, the only thing sticking out of your ears is that little thin, like fishing line. And I always feel like as I'm pulling them out, as they come out of my ears. I think Olufsen, Bang & Olufsen, I think is the company.
I've never seen them.
God, they sound great. I mean, I am literally, when I'm in bed, I can take my foot and actually turn the air conditioner on and off. Because it's got push buttons on it, or the digital buttons on it.
You're really turning your shit off with your
I
feet?
can turn the air conditioner. I'm that close to the air conditioner.
That's impressive. I like that.
So when I put these in, I think it has noise canceling in it, and all I hear is like the show. I don't even hear it at all.
Oh yeah, when you take them out.
Oh, when I take them on, I'm right back to.
That's what I'm talking about. You hear the AC. No, but when you have them on, you're watching the show. Okay.
See, and I think back,
maybe she left the light on because she knew you were coming.
Probably. She's
just in the
she's
women,
generous
just
like
in
that.
the women's defense. Just in the women's
But
defense.
it still cracks me up because once she goes to sleep, she turns into evil Christine.
Yeah.
And I get the free for all.
Plenty of stories.
I can say whatever I want to her, and it's never remembered in the morning.
Shut up, bitch. Go to bed.
Yeah. But I'm thinking, going, I got a cell phone, and I'm watching The Expanse, and most of it's in space, so it's a fairly dark show. Going back to right at the foot of our bed is a 43-inch TV on the wall, and she never bitched about that.
You know what? I was just gonna say you got to just start using the regular TV and see if you can get some Bluetooth pairing to it.
Our TV is a smart-ish TV up there. It was in the early. It has say Netflix built into it, but it has no connectability.
Oh.
I wish.
Well, but you still can run a cord, an AV cord, the auxiliary. You run an auxiliary cord.
You want me to tell you why, Matt? That's a negative.
Why?
Because Eric has fallen asleep with wired devices in his ears,
and choking out.
And then at 2:30 in the morning, you get up to pee, and like this, and you hear all of the shit on my end table fall to the floor.
What the?
And then that wakes up Christine. What the fuck? Fuck, the other day.
Oh, shit.
In my defense, the other day it was really hot. I was having some I would rather have gone home. I mean, I'm at work sweating my
Yeah,
ass off.
yeah.
Greg goes, we need at least 10 2x12 whitewoods. Could you take your truck and run over to...
Whitewoods.
Yeah, versus green treated. We have to white.
I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, but whitewoods, that's what you call them?
Yeah, versus green treat. Just regular pine, you know.
It's been a little while since I've been out of construction, but me, I would just say, hey, I need 12 2x6s, 2x4s, whatever the fuck they are, 2x8s, 2x12s. The only time you get green treated is when it's requested green treated.
That, and you're also not supposed to put shrimp or tin over green because it will have a chemical reaction with it. Like if you do we frame out all of these windows and doors in pine,
yep,
and then wrap them in aluminum. But yeah, so I'm wearing my full harness for the lift because it's something like a $3,000 fine if OSHA shows up,
yeah,
and you're not wearing.
Yeah.
So I've got my whole harness on, and I was about to take it off, and Greg goes, "You're just running 3 blocks away." He goes, "You want to deal with the monkey suit because you got to get your feet through it. You got it is a pain in the ass." So I'm like, "Okay, fine. I'll just leave my harness on, run over to the hardware store," and I get over there, and I turned to jump out of my truck, and I made it to like right here.
Hung up?
No, I still had my seatbelt on.
Oh,
I forgot.
I thought your
Your
seatbelt might have caught the harness or something.
No, because of the harness, I felt all this extra stuff, and then I completely spaced. God damn it! There I am hanging off the side of my truck. Hey,
just testing the harness.
Just doing a safety check. Smile Money with a link. Face coverings, mask, spread infection. Let Christine know so they can inform the doctors. Laugh out loud. Okay. I'll check out the link later. Clyde Revolution. I think it's getting closer and closer, Clyde. Wade, I'm late. Later than normal because the intro babe.
I sent Eric a few pictures or links, whatever. I think it was pictures of links of lawyers and representatives that will represent people for free if they get kicked out of a store, don't get service, or get charged or ticketed for not having a mask on, and they will represent you for free. The other thing I sent them that I found kind of funny, I wish I remembered her name right now. What was that? What was the lady on that video where they completely admitted on national television that CDC, the coronaviruses are maybe at like 11,000 deaths. If you had it and you died from anything, even if you were already pronounced known to only have 2 or 3 weeks left to survive because of a condition you may have had, but you got the coronavirus, they count each and every one of them deaths. And I know most of you guys probably already know that, but just saying, she broke it down to the most simplistic form possible. Basically, you die and you had the coronavirus, it's listed as a corona death.
Literally. But isn't one of her examples, like, if you're in a car accident and during the autopsy...
I was waiting for that because a car accident would have been a great one. But no. But she did say any death, basically. I don't know her wording, but...
If they could associate corona at all.
Yeah, any death. If you died... No, simplistic. If you died when you have the coronavirus, or you were confirmed with the coronavirus, they are counting that as a coronavirus death. Even though the biggest two were pneumonia and the flu or something like that. But she said, no, not just those. Any death. Any death at all. If you were diagnosed with the corona, it is a corona death. Even though it was caused from a gunshot wound or something like that. I wish I knew the word she said. Even if it was caused by something matter-of-factly of known cause was like a gunshot wound, something like that. It was still a corona death.
Yeah, no matter you could have... See, the thing is what they're basically admitting is that you right now could have had it, so it's going to show up in your system, but you die of stage 4 cancer. unrelated completely, your death is now counted as corona.
Yep.
Talk about artificially raising the fucking number.
I wish I had the link or the video link. It was only about, a minute long? It was literally really short. But she spoke real quick. She basically put it out there. So anyone who doesn't know this, and all the fucking sheep that want to keep believing that the numbers are like 80,000, 100,000 deaths in America, whatever the number's at, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. You really like those beaver nuggets, huh?
Mm.
That over the fucking crack? That over that green crack?
And then
whatever.
And then hit the green crack after that. I'm going to read Wade's statement again because I didn't read the past few seconds of it. I'm later than normal because of the intro, babe. Then I had to take a nap.
Yeah. Attaboy.
Wade with the read more button and the last comment. Mississippi. Well, welcome to God's country, where we believe that men only marry women, where trucks have dog boxes and a rifle. Ma's taught you Matthew, Mark, Luke. Daddy taught you about Earnhardt and what a belt felt like when you needed it. Keep your Antifa, BLM, racist rhetoric, rioting, looting, graveyard vandalism to your Democratic-run shitholes, 'cause you just might get one-way trip to eternity if you bring your liberal propaganda, racist hate around here. God bless America. Long live the South. I agree almost 100% with that, Wade. I disagree with the long live the South.
That's what I was just going to say. Hey, I'm pretty goddamn north up here, but I'll agree with all that.
You had us right till then. All states matter. Okay, Wade?
Fuck.
Let's see. A small club.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
I've been balls deep in these,
Maybe this could be the
pistachios.
Ed Club.
Really? That's what you do. Go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, the other one's a really big can, and
Oh my gosh, you're scared of a really big can?
Okay, fine.
I like my women with really big cans.
Case in point.
And they're not really that big.
They're cheery.
Where'd you put them? Oh, they're hiding. Damn, that don't fit.
Yeah, whoever designed that refrigerator.
Oh, you know what else I wanted to get for a sampler for us to try was PBR is making this vodka like, I don't know if it was a seltzer or something, but it looked interesting, but it was rated at 8%. Blue Raz, that's what it was. It was a PBR Blue Raz at 8%. And I know some of them have been really hit or miss. I know we've tried a couple and they're horrible. Well, shit. Don't you like the PBR blue, the blue one? Wasn't it?
Grain Belt.
Grain Belt, yeah, the Grain Belt blue one.
There's a 12-year-old in the refrigerator. It's
See,
back.
These ain't that big of cans. They're only, fuck, I don't even know how big.
20.
Are they 20? You looked? I don't even see it.
It's
better than 16.
I'm just a good judge of big cans.
1 pint, 3.2 fluid ounces. Ooh, you were off by 0.8 fluid ounces. It's 19.2.
We got screwed. Okay, well.
Yeah, those are some big cans, though. I mean, they kind of are. That's why I grabbed them.
What could go wrong?
It's the Two-Hearted Hill Club. We don't have to finish the whole thing down here. You know, then we can. What are you doing for dinner? I got some shit to grill. You hungry?
I'm not 100% sure. No, I don't want any of your food because that means I'll be throwing shit out. Last week was a lot better though. We actually ate everything that we purchased. The week before, a steak died. Sucks. I bought chicken breasts filleted in half, and it's stuffed full of mild Italian sausage, and then covered in cheese.
That's kind of weird, but interesting at the same time. I don't know if I've ever had beef and chicken mixed together like that.
Last week we tried the El Capone, which is bacon, pork, and then it's stuffed with Italian sausage.
Hold on. Did you say bacon, pork, and Italian sausage?
Yeah.
That's all fucking pork. Newsflash.
Bacon slice, pork breast, or a pork fillet, and then it's all stuffed full of Italian sausage.
So I mean, different ways of doing up the pork, but it's still all pork.
Oh, it's a Muslim ecstasy plate.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah, kind of. Sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure they call that swine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I got four mango habanero brats. I got 5 corn on the cob. And I got 2 bacon wrapped tenderloins.
I bought 2 provolone and red pepper flake brats, and 2 of something else I had never heard of.
Haven't tried the first one, let alone the second one.
I can't remember what it was, but it was not. Neither one of them I have ever purchased before, and I went,
Well, does that mean we might be doing some grilling?
Possibly, yeah.
Well, that's why I figured I'd get some big cans. I know you like to grill on the weekends. Shit, you grill every day almost.
Fuck yeah.
It's been so hot lately, I've been trying to grill every day.
I grilled my breakfast.
I did. Dude, I looked over and I'm like, that bitch is smoking. I'm like, Eric must have come out with a cigar. And just, like, because right after you went in or something, and I'm sitting out there back smoking. And I'm like, the whole fucking... No, this shit's smoking. That shit's coming out the other side of the fucking grill. They didn't even buy the cigar holder.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that bitch is fucking smoking. But you never came out the whole time I was out there. I'm like, usually at least comes and, looks. What the hell did you grill up?
Steak.
Okay. You know what I'm going to tell you? If someone's got recommendations for me, I'll happily take them, but I'll tell you what not to ever grill. Don't try grilling straight bacon. It didn't work for me. If someone knows how to do it, let me know.
I've done bacon on the grill.
Fuck, it didn't work on my grill. That shit's too fatty. All it would do is grease dripping down and flames. That shit burnt in 5 minutes. I mean, it burnt to a crisp.
I have it. I always I take a pan and cover it with aluminum foil and cook it like that.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Oh fuck. Christine always gets those char burgers with the cheddar chunks in it. Oh my god! I walk outside and I look and I'm like,
it's just flaming.
Looks pretty good. And then I go inside, grab some whatever, and I come back out.
A fork or a napkin, a plate.
And the needle, which it was at 350 degrees, is fucking buried. And I open it up, that goddamn cheddar cheese melts, drops down inside, and
I didn't think about putting a flat pan in there. But I swear to God, like, yeah, that's a good idea. But I've tried bacon now a couple times. You put bacon on a burger, okay, it's, I get it. It works out decent. But, like, just trying to cook, like, some straight bacon on there on half the grill or something.
Oh, it comes out with a nice smoky flavor. But, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I've never tried it. I've gotten some pretty good stuff over at Superior Meats. Their thick-cut bacon.
That's what it was that I tried.
Oh, no,
you know what might be a good idea, though? You just blew my mind. Put it on the top rack and let that grease fall to the bottom with a tray so you at least catch that fat. But you're still getting the bacon right on the grill. Anyone's got good suggestions, please let me know, because I love my bacon and I like the barbecue.
Gunwild, cheers to the club with the long-ass name.
Cheers to the club.
He didn't want to say to the Two-Hearted Ed Club to the Sunny Slopes of Long Ago, hashtag Justin's final mission.
Okay. I was confused there for a second with the long-ass name. Gotcha.
German Ninja says, President accounted. Two-Hearted Ed Club, sir. And we can say, always, you suck. Just kidding. I modified that one. It says
It
you
was The
rock.
Rock. They're putting that out a lot.
Or the best. God. I refuse to use any of those. Thank you, German Ninja. How's that?
You rock.
Okay, fine. We'll go with the you rock.
No, you didn't have to do it. I was just saying it.
Oh, and he gets another fucking possible thing.
Oh, shit.
German Ninja. Very impressed and appreciative of the 114 comments last review. Almost there. Yeah, the problem is due to a technicality, we skipped about 97 of them. So we can say so close, almost amazing.
Well, it was so close, and it was almost. It definitely wasn't amazing.
I just got so close.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Last comment until I hit the refresh button. Hashtag be like Ed. Hashtag Justin's final mission to the sunny slopes of long ago. Whiskey. Guess who that's from?
The Scotsman. And you know, this time around,
Standing in for whiskey.
standing for whiskey, you can oh, the fucking goddamn Smile Money.
Smile Money, the review is on. Cheers. Smile Money, did you finish your beaver munching?
Not quite, but pretty close.
Smile Money, beaver nuggets left over from vaginoplasty. Okay, now I do need a shot.
I haven't even gotten my two-hearted yet, but I know you have. That's right. I'm still only one sip away. With that can, we might be able to catch up. Are we doing the cold shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. The Scotsman. We did the whiskey the first time round. The only time I ever want to take 2 whiskey shots from one person is if no one else calls them. Otherwise, I think it's could get over redundant. It does look good, and he was describing it as it's very good cold. So I am interested actually to try it. It looks a little thicker, but I also know it's really cold.
I've had it cold, but not
Freezing?
in a shot.
It's not freezing cold?
I put it in lemonade last night.
Yeah, you told me about that. How was it? What'd you think about it?
That was tasty.
All right, I'm going to take a little sip. He was really talking it up. But you know what else he was talking up?
He also likes...
I was going to say the fucking beer that was rated at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not dogging you, Steve. I mean, you got your preferences, I got mine. But I would call those, what are those, bitch beers? Bitch beers, under 5%. They you might as well say they're clear. All right, we'll try this out. Why'd you mix that with lemonade? This tastes like lemonade with a little...
Well, I was just going for the alcohol.
It tastes like a little, tastes like lemonade with a little zip. That is pretty... Oh! It's got black licorice in it, though. It's got a little black licorice flavor on the end, the tail end. I don't like that part of it. It was good until the very, very tail end. Still got lemon on it, but there's a little bit of black licorice.
I think you're imagining.
Well, maybe that rekindled the fucking Zambuca.
Yeah, it tore the Zambuca from you in between your teeth.
It might have.
No, I think it has a really heavy lemon.
Lemon.
What
No,
pisses
it's
me
good.
off
It's good.
is the freezer in here has this much ice.
Ice.
Otherwise, I'd put it in this one.
So a guy that's got power tools and like not a lot of time on his hands, but enough to at least go and grab a fucking drill or like a little power hammer. Take you 2 minutes to fucking chisel that shit out.
You can't do that on these. The tray is the coils.
Oh.
And I watched.
You gotta let it melt.
Yeah,
out.
you gotta let it melt. A friend of mine was going, "Well, we'll just take and chisel it." I'm almost like, I don't know.
Really? Yeah.
You just rendered it garbage.
Yeah.
Let's get a text. So help me if it's Steve. I'm gonna scream.
You got one and I got one. I don't know if I even checked the last one.
Package on front porch.
No, I didn't. I got a package on front porch. Could be good.
It's probably Christine's mason jars. Trying to log in to see the front porch. Yeah. Amazon. It's Christine's mason jars. I don't know where she's at.
Someone just sent me a picture and nothing else of a fucking outdoor table and chairs. I don't know if she's saying she wants some outdoor dinner or if she was... First I thought she might have spray painted them because it looked nicer, and then I zoomed in and it's like, no, it's still rusty. You know the neighbor girl with the big cans? I only say that because that's how you refer to her, and I just laugh. She asked... Yeah, there's a couple of them. They actually both asked about the brew review. I get about 4 people now that want to watch the reviews, and I'm almost kind of scared. One of them's a black brother that is pretty cool, but it's like, well, he starts watching you go on a rant. I don't know. Maybe me when I'm drunk. I don't know. He's pretty cool though. Otherwise, I wouldn't be cool with him. But I just laugh just the same.
As of this moment in time, every black American that I have personally run into in town will stand for the Constitution and stand with regular Americans. No. This was the subject of my Locked and Loaded. I believe the bullshit you're seeing in the media is just that. I believe a majority of people are like us. We don't see color. We see good people and we see evil people. And these fucking BLM protesters are just evil pieces of shit. They're looking for free stuff, they're doing destruction, and they're destroying the bond between the black and the whites.
I'm not disagreeing, but sometimes some of our wordage may be a little...
I've never used the N-word, and maybe they shouldn't either.
No. I swear we might have.
On air?
I think so, a couple times.
Never.
I think so.
You won't find it on camera. I can guarantee you that.
Really? I don't know, but of course, I'm just like a little hesitant. Like I don't remember sometimes what we do when we're drunk, but no, I got a few lady friends and a couple friends that were interested, and there were a couple I was a little hesitant. One was the big titted neighbor. I don't know if she wants to watch all of them. She can be hearing us talk about. But I told her, I broke the ice and told her, neighbor calls you the big titted neighbor. So she already knows. But
which of the several?
The fucking younger one that walks down on occasion.
Oh. Hey, I like that chips.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about with the other. Well, yeah. Fuck, I try to ignore one. I know what you're talking about that. I try to dude, she's fucking. Hey, can I have you come down and look at my fucking window?
No.
Hey, can you fucking come down here and look? How about you fucking ask your goddamn husband? I don't want nothing to do with you unless your fucking husband's gonna tell me he consents to me fucking putting it to you. Quit fucking.
That's such fake news.
No, that's not. I don't need fucking arguments.
No, I was just trying to help you.
I don't need fucking arguments with a neighbor just because his fucking wife ain't getting what she needs at home. Well, it's the truth, and I don't need to deal with that shit. I can find stuff elsewhere.
Wow, this went so wrong.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, Smile Money had the last comment.
What brewery nuggets? What? Brewery nuggets.
Cold press. I personally, I'm gonna go with 7.5 on this.
Wow, No, you did all right. You did all right.
The stuff I remember, I'm almost positive this was the on-tap keg up at Grandma's, and I remember thinking this was pretty good. Not as good. It seems it's awfully light.
You said not as good, but you went 7.5. So that's why I was kind of impressed. The way you're like, you made it sound like it wasn't too good, but you still went 7.5. I'm going to go 8. And the only reason why I'm not going more is actually I think the flavor is really good. but I would like a little thickness to it, like some, like a creamy heaviness to it,
Awesome.
and more alcohol content. But flavor wise, I think it was fucking amazing.
Thank you, Fat Man Tully. Got the Hogue grips off of the Model 13. There'll be a video. There'll be I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow. Just kidding.
Can you see the bullet in there like last time?
It's a
Yeah,
no.
it's pretty dark.
It's a dark
Yeah.
bullet. Dark bullets matter. It's a wad cutter. Oh, and for Harmarsh.
I'm gonna duck down when you put that back because you just pointed that right at my forehead.
Harmarsh. This thing, I don't know, shit, 6 years? 6 years ago I got it for Christine. And I bought this from a friend of mine with all of the powder drop and all of that shit. I have never in my life done black powder. Want to see my nipples? This has been like a new trend. I've seen multiple people, Cobra included, going to... See, the one thing that's cool about that, you could defend yourself with that. No way in fucking hell do I want someone to shoot me even at 100 yards with that gun. And you can go online right now, buy that, and have it delivered straight to your house. Boom. Oh, shit. I mean, bang. Cobra, I meant bang.
No,
right
he said, boo.
Boo. Okay, now we're out of here.
Hey, boys.
Cheers. I'm going to go smoke me a cigar.
I'm gonna start my fucking beer, my two-hearted ale.